Hi guys! I'm here interviewing one of the contestants for Miss Supranational USA. Hi Miss Nebraska, Riley.
Hello.
So I have one fun question for
And
you.
I have one fun answer.
Yeah, I'm from the Philippines and most of my followers are Filipino. So I would like to ask, who's your all-time favorite beauty queen?
My all-time favorite beauty queen is Tresley, Miss USA 2019. She is a big inspiration to me with self-love, self-worth, and inner outer beauty and all natural beauty. She has taught me that. So I do love and appreciate her all the time.
How were you feeling when news broke out that she passed away?
It was very surprising, and it was very dear to my heart. Unfortunately, I did not get the chance to ever meet her, but one day I will. It was very surprising just because a very happy person was gone from this earth so quickly and so unannounced and very out of nowhere. And I feel like no one should ever be going through something alone, and I do think that a lot of people do. That's why my platform is mental health awareness, and I think that a lot of people need to talk about it more. So it was very, very hard to find out those news, and I feel like everyone could say the same exact thing just because it was a very big shock and surprise for the whole entire world finding that out.
So, going through your Miss Supra journey USA right now, what has been the most, how are you going through the criticism and how are you relating it to your mental health?
So, I struggle with mental health every single day. I feel like everyone does. But with me, I have a journal. I write all of my feelings down, everything that has been going on in my life. I have it in my bag with me. But I just breathe. I do a lot of breathing techniques. I talk it out. I don't bottle it inside. And I do have a very great support system, even in the pageant world. So that's very nice and loving. And I do have a very big, supportive family that helps me as well and knows what I have and what I have to give and what they can give me. But yeah, it's interesting because I am coming back into the pageant world with a very harsh negative look on pageantry back when I was in the teens. So now I do walk into this pageant with a very positive, open mind and open heart.
Great for you.
Yeah.
Teens.
It's Pia Warsbach. Of course, because when I first watched her, I was like, oh my gosh, I need to compete in pageant. So because of her, I'm here today.
What's it about Pia that you truly like?
It's just something about her aura, and when you first see her, you're like, there's something about her that I'm like, yes, she won. And I was so happy when, that whole situation. We all know about it.
You had a feeling that she would win right before it happened.
Yeah, because the blue gown was very unique. It stood out, compared to everybody else. I mean, everyone looked gorgeous, but for some reason, Pia was like, and her answer.
Yeah.
Hey, kamusta? Did I say it
you
right?
speak Filipino?
No, I just know hello.
That's nice.
Thank you.
Wow, I never thought you speak Filipino. Do you speak a lot of Filipino?
No, I just wanted to be able to say hello.
Oh, so you did your research.
I did.
So, who's your favorite beauty queen from the Philippines?
I have a friend. She competed in Miss California USA. Her name is Raquel Basco, and she's Filipino. And she's been super, super supportive of me this year, and I love her so much. So,
What tips did you ask tips from her with your foray here in Miss Supranational USA?
she's just been sending a lot of encouragement, hyping me up, telling me I'm doing a good job, mostly things like that. So,
Is she
Yeah.
gonna watch?
she's gonna try to come.
Oh,
Yeah.
I want to
hope she
meet
can.
her.
Yeah. I'll definitely let her know if she comes.
What's your name?
Starla.
Starla, what a beautiful name.
Oh, thank you.
So, I have a fun question.
Okay.
Since you're competing in Miss Supranational USA, I'm curious to ask, who's your favorite beauty queen?
I would say Pauline Amalix. hopefully I'm not butchering her name, but I just watched the Miss Universe Philippines pageant, and she's just an amazing contestant, and I've been following her since the 2020 pageant, and just seeing her journey. She just kept, coming back just stronger and better, and that inspires me. It's like to never give up on my dreams. She just seems just so sweet, and just, I'm excited to follow her journey as she's representing Philippines in Miss Supranational pageant. So yeah.
She never gave up.
Yeah, she did.
So have you been competing in different pageants too?
Yeah, like I've been competing in a couple other pageants, and each pageant I've say that I've just, gotten more comfortable, gotten to know myself better, and I just like to kind of just, keep improving like her, just learn what I need to improve on, work with different coaches, and hopefully just keep getting better, because that's what it's about,
There's a chance that you might actually meet her finally if you do win Miss Supranational USA, because she's representing our country to the forthcoming Miss Supranational edition.
Yeah, that would be so surreal. Like, imagine that. Like, maybe manifest it, put it out in the universe. But yeah, that'd be so cool. And if, that does happen, I'm like, hey, like, we got the video, the proof that, like, we said it first. So, yeah.
What was it about Pauline that you exactly like, apart from her tenacity to never give up?
She just seems like a very just sweet person, like watching her do interviews, just very like soft and demure, and it's like that's kind of like how I am too, like I'm kind of more like, reserved and kind of like quiet, but also I can, be excited and turn it up when I need to. So yeah, so I kind of just see myself in her a little bit.
That's great. I'll let her know that once I get back home. Or if
Oh my
ever
gosh, really?
she will watch this.
I know, please, Pauline, watch it. Tag her.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Oh, okay, just a beauty queen. I'll have to say that I don't pay too much attention as far as like the beauty pageant world, but just beauty queen, I would say Rihanna.
Rihanna.
Yeah.
Why do you think she is a beauty queen?
Like Rihanna could wear a trash bag, and so all of a sudden everybody's gonna start wearing trash bags. Like she can make anything look good.
So you like her for her fashion statement?
Yeah, and just her face, period.
Yeah, she's beautiful. And just like you have a beautiful face too. And even, are you an aspiring model here in LA?
Yes, I am.
So I have a couple, but I would have to go with Antonia, who was Miss Supranational International a few years ago. I think she was just a very sweet queen. She was very girl next door, very relatable, and I feel like she did a great job with her reign and just took a lot of experiences and showed us what it is to be a real queen.
Yeah, so was it about her that you really like the most?
I feel like I could just relate to her as a person. I feel like I have a very girl next door look, and I think that's what Supra kind of embodies, that girl next door, that girl you can hang out with and relate to, and I just felt like she really embodied that, so I think that's why I really loved her.
Between the two, but I'm going to start off with Pia from Miss Universe. Most people kind of refer to her as the lady who was mistaken when Mr. Steve Harvey said the wrong winner. So that's one of her popularity moments. But the reason I chose her as one of my top favorites is because it's just her. It's something about the way she walks, her grace, her smile, her elegance, and I'm all for elegance. She also mentioned during one of her questions that if she was to be crowned, she would want to express her beauty through her heart. And with my favorite word being love, why not go for the heart? So that's something that I can admire her for and just see myself through her if I, wanted to continue to looking up to her, which I am. And then my second one is Miss Alexandria Mills from Miss World. And Miss World is actually the oldest. It beats Miss Universe. But yes, she won for the United States in 2010. 2010 was a big year for everybody. Beyonce, everybody.
Yes.
But the reason I chose Alexandria Mills is because she was like one of the youngest Miss Worlds to ever win. Like I think the United States only has won 3 times, if I'm not mistaken. And most of the contestants gave her the nickname, what was it? Oh my gosh, this 2010. Kentucky Fried Chicken, KFC.
Oh, she's from
Kentucky.
Kentucky, yes.
Yes, and growing up, the reason how I connected with her is because growing up, my family was kind of poor, which we still kind of are, but we had this tradition where if we wanted chicken, I would tell my mom, like, hey mom, can we get some of that expensive, tasty chicken today? And she always knew it wasn't Church's chicken. It wasn't one of those chickens you just get at a fast food restaurant. It wasn't you cook at home. It was Kentucky Fried Chicken. So that's how I connected with her. And it's just the thing that she was about beauty with a purpose. She was young, she was fresh. She really didn't know exactly what pageantry was. And that's the same thing. I don't really know what pageantry is, but I'm just doing the best that I can. And she won, so I was like, well, hopefully I can win too. So that's my 2 favorites.
Oh my God, I love Catriona Gray. She is probably the reason why I'm in pageantry right now. I had seen that was my very first Miss Universe that I would watch televised, and I just love that hair flip she does, and it inspired me to get out my curiosity as well.
Oh, so she inspired you to join your first pageant.
I know I would always like watch her videos and see how she would present herself, and I'm like, I want to be just like her.
Okay, so I can actually name 2. So one is of Filipino descent, and everybody knows her. It's Arbany Gabriel, and I really love and look up to her because I also come from the fashion industry, and making sure that I'm being sustainable within the fashion community is really important to me. And I just love her charisma and her confidence. And then my next favorite beauty queen is Elle Smith, Miss USA, and former Miss USA. And I just love her confidence and how she's just unapologetically herself.
Yeah, I have yet to meet Elspeth.
Oh my gosh, really?
Yeah.
I haven't met her, but we sometimes talk virtually, and she's amazing. I love her.
I've been hearing good things about her.
She's really just a very down-to-earth, beautiful woman, and I love her.
I would have to say Miss 2019 Miss Universe Zozini. She's just so strong, and actually I love her because of her natural look that she brought to the Miss Universe pageant, and everything that she, like her story and her upbringing, wanting to influence other young girls. I look to her and I see myself in her. So to have her on a platform like the Miss Universe and winning for South Africa, it's so inspirational to me.
Yes, her final answer is so iconic.
Yeah.
To take up space.
Yeah.
So is that what you are hoping to achieve also with your foray here in Miss Supranational USA?
Yes. Well, seeing this is my first ultimate professional pageant, I feel like this is my time to take up space, to make my present be known, to tell my story, because as the girls, they inspire me. It's like, even if you can change one person's life or influence 1 or 2 people, just tell your story, because you never know who's watching and you never know what impact you're leaving on their life. So that's my goal here, is to use the Miss Supranational pageant as a way to showcase and tell people, like, no matter what you come from, no matter what your past doesn't define your future, and you're in charge of your destiny. So whatever dreams and whatever goals you have, just make it known and let the world know the real version of you, and just put that out there, because you're inspiring young, and you're inspiring old, and you're inspiring people. So despite what you go through in your past, despite what you're facing right now, it is the time to make sure that we make everything, but we put it out there and we show the world that this is who we are.
You might just gain a whole lot of South African fandom with your answer.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Of course.